Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. So today I wanted to tell you this story about, I went to see this healer years ago. Probably about 5 years ago now. Maybe a little bit more. And this woman had some kind of, she had some kind of I don't want to call it a disease, but I think it was a disease that caused her hands to be kind of like deformed, or like not really even arthritis, like it was worse than arthritis. And she was young when this happened. So she worked a lot on herself, like emotionally and mentally. And I read her book. I probably have it here in the house somewhere. And I felt that the book was fascinating. I wanted to have a reading with her. I wanted her to work on me. And she was expensive. I want to say it was like, I don't know, it was expensive. It was a couple of $100, I think, for the sessions that we did. Anyway, so while I was there with her, she started doing these things to me. Like, I was just sitting in a chair, and I remember I was wearing a white sweatshirt, and she was like, looked like she was pulling, you know, and like weird stuff, and like hitting things on the floor. And I'm like, oh my God, what is this lady doing? So I didn't feel any different when I left. And then I came home and I was going to yoga with one of my friends. My friend picked me up and I explained to her, I'm like, it was really weird. I'm like, I don't know what this lady was doing. I'm like, she was like pulling things, and it looked like she was grabbing things, and it looked like it was hard for her to kind of pull them out of me. And she's like, my friend was like, well, do you feel any different? And I'm like, I don't know. I kind of feel hungover. Weird, right? So I'm wearing this white sweatshirt. And I get out of the car and I notice that I am sweating profusely, so bad that my armpit stains are like yellow, like the whole, and it's like I am physically sweating, like you can't even argue it. And I was like it was like, it wasn't like in a summer month. I want to say it was like November, December time. And my friend's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're sweating like that. And I'm like, I know, this is really weird. So the next day I get up and I go to work, and my boss is like, were you out drinking? And I'm like, no, I told her the story. And I'm like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, I don't know what the woman did to me. I go, listen, I don't even think that she did anything. I think that this was crazy. Now, this is me, okay, calling something crazy. So when I say it's crazy, it's probably pretty crazy. I said, but to my boss at the time, I'm like, but I can't stop sweating. I'm like, look at this. And she was like, oh my God. So I don't know, was she really pulling these entities out of me? Was she really like cleansing my aura? She was doing something, because I sweat for about 2 or 3 days, and I felt hungover, like I'd been out drinking for a week. Like it was terrible. So I don't know that she did something, but I think that she did do something, because I don't know, like physically I was cleansing. Like it was very strange. But I think I only saw her once, and then it was like it was too expensive for me to keep up with it. But it was very interesting, to say the least. Anyway, it was just a quick story I wanted to let you guys know. Because sometimes, like, in our heads, we don't think, like, it doesn't rationally make sense, but physically my body was doing something. And I feel like that's a lot, that happens a lot. Like, sometimes my head is like, oh, this isn't gonna work, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. But I keep doing it. And I'm like, all right, well, intuitively I keep doing it. So maybe it is doing something, you know? I don't know. Anyway, if you like what we're doing here at the Magic Junk Drawer, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.